as part of its objective to collaborate with religious organizations, community leaders and civil society to fight against drug abuse and cultism among the vulnerable in the society, a non-governmental organization and subsidiary of Adorable Foundation International, known as a society awareness campaign against drug abuse and cultism, had taken its campaign tour against social vices to Kabusa, a suburb in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. While delivering her speech on drug abuse and cultism at the event, the queen of a society awareness campaign against drug abuse and cultism, Uzobikwe Chidima Elizabeth, highlighted the severe health, legal, and psychological consequences associated with drug abuse and the danger of joining secret societies, emphasizing that cultism breeds violence, expulsion, and lifelong regret.
On drug abuse in communities as a whole. So, first of all, what is a drug? A drug is any substance that when you take into the body, it alters the normal function of the human body. Then there is drug abuse. What is drug abuse? Drug abuse is when you misuse that drug. Drug abuse is the intake of drugs that is not prescribed by a doctor or respected medical personnel. So yes, we have a community. This is a community. What is a community? A community is a group of people, that's all of you, that share similar beliefs, cultures, values, and respect and love each other. Then there's what we call a resilient community. A resilient community is one that can stand very bad effects and adventures, adverse effects, and all of that. Being together. Drug abuse is not something that they just do. It can be caused by peer pressure. Maybe they have a friend that takes drugs and they're like, let me just try it. Let me just see how this thing tastes like. Let me just see what it's about. And they just go into it. Some of them don't even go into it because they know what it is. Some of them go into it because some of them are even like devoid of what this drug is all about. They just try. There are different types of hard drugs. We have the marijuana, we have cocaine, we have the Indian hemp. There are a lot. So please, I want you all, your friends, neighbors, mothers, fathers, to be a guide to these children. Always teach them, educate them on the right path. Tell them to always say no to drug abuse. They should not be scared. They should not be scared that anybody will report them. And those that have already started taking these drugs, it's not a problem. They can still stop. There is still time. The time is now. Change begins with me. Change begins with you. So please, when we see these children taking drugs, we should tell them to stop. That these drugs, see, sadly, these drugs will lead to death. You see some of them dropping out from schools, a lot of them going to the university. Our parents are at home and they are in school. You don't know what these kids are doing. Some of them tell you they are in school, they are in third year, fourth year, and they've already dropped out because of these drugs. So I want us to show interest. Interest. We really look into what these children are doing. Don't misguide them. Don't say, this one is Mrs. Yusuf Pikino. Don't be my Pikino. So nothing concerns me. It concerns you. Everybody's child should affect you. Your neighbor's child should be your concern because the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. These children here are the leaders of tomorrow. And so without them, the future has no hold, has no stance. So yes, what am I saying? Let's say no to drug abuse and yes to a better life. Here comes ASACADA, Societal Awareness Campaign Against Drug Abuse and Cultism under AFI, Adorable Foundation International. We want to present this to you, sir, for your support and encouragement.
Also lending her voice on the campaign tour against drug abuse, the Abuja LOC of Adorable Foundation International and veteran Nollywood actress Princess Maureen Ihua have this to say.
We are a foundation that will preach against drug abuse and cultism in our youth. And then we say no to drug abuse and yes to life. And say no to drug. Actually, we go to schools to campaign and teach to them the hazards of drug abuse and autism. We support them with books, we support them with materials, support them. We see the vulnerable in school. So Abuja alone, we have got to 25 schools in FCT. It's our yearly program. We do that. And outside the program for the youth, which is a campaign against drug abuse and autism, we also humanitarian services. We go to widows, we take care of the widows, we take care of the orphans, we go to the hospital, the cases. So I'm also into humanitarian. I'm also having Afri tours. Tours is where on holidays we camp children and take them for youth camp and training and all that. So our Adorable Foundation International is all over the world. That's in Abuja, we have in Lagos, we have in the East, we have outside Nigeria, and then we've been on this for over almost 2 decades now.
The campaign tour also featured presentation of fund, gift of different items to the people at the event as part of humanitarian services by the leadership of a society awareness campaign against drug and courtesan. Augustus Oche Ifene, Delegate TV, Abuja.